My name is Joshua Counsil, and I'm one of 3 co-founders at Good Robot Brewing in Halifax, Halifax's most questionable brewing experience. I think the pitch competition alone is terrific. I think what Tia has done is just super impressive. Yeah, I think it's important for anyone who wants to do anything to be able to see themselves in that thing. If a black person was to come to our bar and see no black people, they might immediately feel uncomfortable. And entrepreneurship is no different. If you see black entrepreneurs and you're a young, aspiring, ambitious black entrepreneur yourself, you are going to feel more motivated to go do it and feel like it's something that you can achieve. So I think opening up those opportunities to the black community and to any community for whom entrepreneurship can seem like a distant island is super critical. So prior to COVID, we had a program called Good Bot, and we worked with over 400 nonprofits since 2016. But when COVID happened and suddenly we weren't allowed to be together, it was a challenging initiative to run. So we kind of overhauled our programs and created the Goodwill Partnership Program, which is basically a quarterly program in which a local organization who really kind of intersects and vibes with our values and our camaraderie of why we exist, camaraderie, bringing people together. When those two things align, we see great potential. And Black Women in Excellence, Tia had applied to the program, and we just thought what she was doing with Black Women in Excellence was really impressive, not just from a community perspective, but from an entrepreneurial one. And it didn't take long for us to see her application and reach out and begin the partnership there. We first worked with them in December when we went to Mulgrave Park with our Goodwill Ambassadors, which is another one of our Goodwill pillars. That's basically team members of Good Robot go out into the community and spend some time volunteering. And so we worked at Mulgrave Park and handed out Christmas packages and turkeys and whatnot to the neighborhood, and did some light administrative work and some cleaning and whatnot. And then they came in to brew a beer with us. And the brewing process for Goodwill Partners is always highly collaborative, again, celebrating that camaraderie behind our company. And we created a black cherry porter, which had significant meaning to Tia. And we decided to release that in, I believe it was February of this year. And 50 cents of every can sold of that, whether it's online through our online store or at our brick and mortar or to other bars and restaurants who are very supportive of our Goodwill initiatives, or even out of province in some cases. 50 cents of every can of that goes to the organization. And since then we've done a couple more collaborative events together, such as a kind of farmer's market in our beer garden. The idea of a pub has always been as a public house, and the idea that to have a public space that isn't accessible to all communities, especially marginalized communities, non-normative groups, are really important to our brand, to our company, and to our spirit. So we try to collaborate with communities that aren't traditionally kind of proactively invited in to the beer community. So we work a lot with queer community. We work a lot with the black community. We try to engage a lot of folks within the neighborhood and within the province that we don't see as being sort of actively engaged in craft beverages. We have a brew pub and beer garden on Roby Street is our original location. And in 2021, we decided to expand our facilities, and now we have a much larger, much more innovative brewery in Elmsdale, Nova Scotia, that we are currently installing and operating at the same time. And we like to really kind of create beverages for alternative social occasions. Obviously, there's a lot of big players out there making products and brands that appeal to the masses, and you can get virtually anywhere in the world. We've decided to double down on communities who are underserved, perhaps. And our differentiation is we really treat beer as an experience. We'd much rather people come into our space and spend 90 minutes with our team and the community and enjoy the beverage that way. And so that's what we've really been doing for the last 7 years. Just super appreciative to have met Tia, to know Tia, to continue, even though our official Goodwill partnership has ended, it doesn't really ever end. You know, we're still doing things like this, and I'm just grateful, really grateful that she found us, and especially entrepreneurship. This particular initiative is really precious to us because entrepreneurship changed my life. I think the challenge that it posits is remarkable. I think the community impact you can have is remarkable. And it's a terribly challenging endeavor, but you grow to love the challenge. And so the fact that Tia is putting this on for aspiring entrepreneurs to get them perhaps beyond what they thought they were capable of is just terrific. So great work.